Second, I'd like to introduce Alex Pearce from the Devonport Magpies. So Alex is 199 centimetres. He's a versatile key position player. He's previously been a high-level cricketer and had only played local footy for Ulverstone prior to 2013. He's a member of the Tassie Mariners. Alex's strength is his athletic ability, so it's evident in the draft combine where there's no key position player who has tested better for endurance. So Alex runs a 15.5 beep and a 10.06 for a 3K. So obviously that's at an elite level, and we see Alex as having tremendous upside in his development, as we do all three boys, because they've obviously come late to football. So Alex, just come in, mate. How's it feel? Can you go through what was going on Thursday night in your family household?
Yeah, it was a pretty exciting time. I just watched the draft with my parents, mum and dad, and my younger sister. I also had both grandparents around as well, and a couple of aunties and uncles. Yeah, I guess it only took about 2 minutes, and I had a heap of mates rock up to my place, and by about 5 to 10 minutes I had about 30 to 40 close mates at my place, so that probably made it a bit more special, having all that support. So,
which is obviously a very, very special time for the family and friends. So now you played all your junior football as a midfielder, and what happened, take everyone through what happened through 2012.
Yeah, I guess I had a bit of a growth spurt at the start of the year, and I was sort of transitioning into sort of playing senior football for Ulster that year as well, so I sort of started playing a bit more as a key position forward, and then since then sort of have just maintained that and played probably the majority of my football as key position forward, and then sometimes back as well.
And you've known Brady Gray for a long period of time, so how'd you feel when all of a sudden his name was called out?
Yeah, the feeling you get when you're drafted is incredible, and to have a close mate like Brady get picked up as well, it's just makes it even better, and it's going to be great to have him to help the transition, obviously moving a fair way from home. So I'm just really excited.
So how long have you known Brady? So what age did you first meet?
Yeah, I think we did little athletics together when we were about 5 or 6, and then since then we've played soccer against each other, played a little bit with each other, played cricket against and with each other all growing up, and football against each other, and then finally this year obviously played a fair bit of footy with each other playing for the Mariners.
Excellent. I'll open up to the floor.
Do you see yourself as a forward or defender?
I could probably see myself as both, as either one. I guess this year I've probably played half and half, key forward, key back, and I enjoy both positions. So yeah, it should be pretty good. I guess living in Tassie, you know, so you're going to have to move away from home anyway to play the highest level. So it's something sort of looking at, and Freo's a club that I've talked to a bit. So yeah, I'm just really excited to come over and enjoy this hot weather. I guess coming over here and not knowing anyone, it could be a bit tough, but I guess now I've always got someone to talk to, and someone who's been a close mate for a fair while, so yeah, it'll definitely help, I think. I guess I was sort of hopeful to get picked up in that national draft. I was probably more looking at maybe Fremantle was later picked, and there was a couple other clubs with later picks that I was sort of a bit hopeful for. Yeah, and then definitely the rookie draft as well, I was thinking that possibly I'd be a chance there. Yeah, it was funny actually, when I was watching the draft I wasn't too nervous for a lot of it, and there was a couple of picks that I'd been told that I could be a chance for, but I wasn't too nervous, and then the Fremantle pick came up, and all of a sudden my heart started pumping a bit quicker, and I started to get a lot nervous. So it was, I did subconsciously, I guess I got a little bit nervous, but it wasn't before. I hadn't been told beforehand that was the pick that was going to take me.
Are you now backing the culture so much? Because it seems like so many guys have continued to re-sign, and they cite the fact that they love being here, they love the club culture and how much they're looked after. Yeah,
and I think it's a really good point you bring up around that retention, and it is something that's facing all AFL clubs at the moment. So we have a retention committee that really works hard on making sure that our players are Fremantle Dockers players for life. So it is important, and often if you have a homegrown, it's a lot easier to keep them in the state. But we do have a lot of players that, particularly coming through our first, second and third years, that are very happy here and have gone in with good host families from the start and are now living with players, and we really try to set up the right environment for them.